Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, man. Bud Crawford allegedly did an interview with a publication. Basically, he's saying it's frustrating that he can't get in the ring with the PBC Fighters because of politics and you know, whatever the case may be. He says at the end of the day, he says he can't force these guys to fight him. He said, but he would really like his chance to get in the ring with these dudes. Now, we all know for the last year and some change, the biggest fight that could be made at the welterweight division is between Errol Spence and Bud Crawford. But Errol Spence is out of commission for a while. You won't see Errol Spence, if you lucky, at least till June, July. Hopefully. Me, myself. Well, I'll talk about that in the next video. I'll talk about that in the next video about Errol Spence, what I would do. I'm not telling Errol Spence what to do, but what I would do. Because you know how you get a lot of people that come on here with the fanboyism. But that's okay. Y'all see, as soon as y'all say something smart, I don't even argue with y'all. I just erase your comment, then I'll block y'all asses. And that's how it's going to be from now on. I'm not even responding. I'm just blocking y'all asses. But let's talk about Bud Crawford. I understand Bud frustration, but at the same time, Bud is going to have to go to Bob Arum and the ESPN. Bud and Bomac are going to have to go to Bob Arum. They're going to have to go to ESPN, and they may have to call Fox and be like, look, we want this fight and we want that fight. If we can't get this fight, we need that fight. Now, at the end of the day, Bud allegedly said that, hey, as far as fighting Sean Porter, because Sean Porter is on the table, as far as fighting Sean Porter, even though Sean Porter doesn't have a belt, it's a sellable fight, and it's a fight that fans would be interested in. Yes, Sean Porter lost his last fight, but people would still watch this fight because of Sean Porter's style, and people would wonder, how would Bud fight a guy like Sean Porter? It would be a very interesting fight. Me, myself, I've talked to Kenny about this. Kenny Porter wants this fight. Does Sean want this fight? I don't know. I would like to talk to Sean about it. So at the end of the day, it really comes down to Bud. It really comes down to Top Rank. It really comes down to ESPN. If ESPN is trying to make money, if Top Rank is trying to make money, if Bud is trying to make money, they have to get Al Heyman on the phone. They have to get PBC on the phone, whatever the case may be, and be like, hey, we want to make these fights happen. Like I said, at the end of the day, I'm not going to make it look like it's just Top Rank and Terrence Crawford, because a lot of the blame is on the other side too. Like I told you, I'm not biting my tongue, and I'm not, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not caping for nobody. Because like I said before, there was an offer for Danny Garcia to fight Bud. Danny Garcia was talked out of it. He was offered, once again, he was offered more money to fight Bud than he did for Adrian Granados. So at the end of the day, something is going on behind the scenes. I told you, I ain't nut hugging nobody. I'm going to call it like I see it from now on. That's just the bottom line. But at the end of the day, Bud is going to have to speak up, man. The same way he don't speak up when people try to interview him, he going to have to open his mouth and say, hey, Bob, what's up, man? Then he need to get Bomac's agent. He need to get Bomac. They need to get Bob Arum on the phone. They need to get ESPN on the phone, do a conference call. They need to get Fox on the phone. They need to get Al Heyman to say, hey, we want to make these fights. Let's get it done. This is what happens when you don't say nothing. So due to the fact that Bud is now finally starting to say something, but at the same time, he says, well, nobody's going to make him fight Sean Porter unless him and Sean Porter talk behind the scenes and negotiate a fight among themselves. You can't sit up there and say, well, hey, nobody's going to make me fight Sean Porter, but then you turn around and say you're frustrated because you can't get PBC fighters in the ring. At the end of the day, dude, like I said, once again, it comes down to you. Closed mouth don't get fed, bro. Start speaking up. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, bud. If you watching this video, this is the opportunity. When you talk to me, put this shit out there. So the world can hear you. So certain people can hear you. So we can start getting the message and relaying the message to the other people. So we can get these fights done. You need to cooperate, brother. Real talk. But anyway, this your boy Town Biz. I'm out.